Hello, my name is Jonathan and my chosen subject is Minster Abbey. The reason I have chosen this is because it is a lovely Grade 1 listed building. The candles are absolutely beautiful. There is also tea and coffee before the service starts. The Abbey also has a midweek service as well. And there are two other churches as well as Minster Abbey. There is also Holy Trinity Sheerness and Holy Trinity Queenborough. There also was St Peter's Church, and that is closed down as well. And it was based in Halfway, but also we have All Saints East Church as well. I go to Minster Abbey every Sunday and I enjoy this very much. And we have praise and worship on the first and third Sunday of the month, and on the second, fourth and fifth Sunday we have communion. Minster Abbey is based at the top of Minster Road. The site was chosen for its high commanding position, offering a panoramic view of the islands, which is otherwise flat. The geographical importance is a suitable landmark for both sea and land, particularly in defending against invaders like the Danes in the 9th century. It was founded in 66604 AD. It was founded by Queen Sexburga. The abbey was established as a religious settlement, and it was built on an ancient previously existing Roman outpost. It was badly damaged in the 9th century. It was rebuilt in the 12th century with an unusual arrangement of two adjacent churches, the northern church being for the nuns and the southern church being for parishioners. It also houses the famous denoted brasses dating from the 1330s and an interesting array of monuments dating from the 14th to the 16th century. The west tower was added in the 15th century and contains a ring of 6 bells. During the dissolution of monasteries by King Henry VIII, the two adjacent churches led directly to the saving of the Abbey Church, because the two churches shared a common wall and were linked by arches in the wall, and Abbey was spared the destruction brought on the rest of the Abbey. Following the dissolution, the Abbey came into the ownership of Thomas Cheney, and he was first buried in the now lost chapel of St Catherine on this site in 1559. Most of the abbey was eventually demolished except for the church and the adjacent Abbey Gatehouse. The gatehouse survived because it was used as a private residence and now contains an interesting local history museum. The church in chapters 46 to 53 of the Old Curiosity Shop by Charles Dickens is based on Minster Abbey. The book was started when Dickens was staying with a colleague in Prospect Villa, close to the Abbey. It is classed as a Grade 1 listed building and a national monument.
Hello, my name is Stuart. I've chosen the Sittingbourne and Kemsley paper mill, and it's part of my family history. As my granddad worked at the Kemsley paper mill and my mum worked in Sittingbourne. Between 1977 and 1984, I've also chosen the Kemsley Light Railway because it's connected to the both of paper mills. The Sittingbourne paper mill is closed in January 2007, and the landmark water tower was demolished in 2012, and it's now a large supermarket, retail park and residential homes. The Kemsley paper mill is still running today. The Kemsley Light Railway train is known as the bogie train, and carriages were converted to original industrial bowwaters, the bogie wagons. Sittingbourne and Kemsley Light Railway is the preservative of southern half of Bowwaters Railway, built to remove the raw materials for paper making, also the finishing product around the mill in Sittingbourne. The original was originally horse-drawn and was centred around the wharf of Milton Creek. with the lines into storage sheds. And the mill in 1905 was the first steam traction engine arrived in the form of two Kia Stuart Brazil class locomotives, Premier and Leader.
Hello, this is John. John has chosen the theatre because he loves and enjoys performing on stage and attending a drama group called Risky Business on a Friday. The Avenue Theatre where he performed was established to support local community in Sittingbourne. Theatrical and entertainment history involves from the 20th century cinema conversations to decide community events. The key historical sites include the Empire Picture Hall that was opened in 1910 and the Art Deco Odeon in 1937.
Hello, my name is Nick and I have chosen as my subject the Holy Trinity Church in Milton Reeders, Sittingbourne, Kent. The historical church was originally built on Roman foundations in 650 AD, with some evidence suggesting 597 AD, and it now a Grade 1 listed building. Given this perspective, and it showed me how England started to grow. It was founded in the 7th century during the Anglo-Saxon era, and it's part of the Diocese of Canterbury. It is known for having one of the biggest church towers in Kent. It is without a doubt a beautiful church. The walls have been painted a dull black brown, apart from a picture of an angel. The artwork seems to have been left by accident or design, which was probably from the Reformation period between 1517 and 1645. The Catholics used to paint their churches with pictures, but the reason why this picture was left I cannot ascertain. Another subject of Sittingbourne, Milton Reeders was formerly the mayor that governed the hamlet. The Doomsday Survey referred to Milton Terra Reeders, and the church occupied both a pagan and Roman worship site. The church always looked smart and has a historical feel about it. There is a large window that looked like it was built during the early medieval periods during the 12th and 13th centuries. In many ways, history a paradox. This is because by learning from the mistakes of the past, we can learn to better the future.